But then you go around, you go and you check and you find out that the healthiest and longest living people on the planet in the blue zones living 10 to 15 years longer than we are. And it's not a natural part of aging, and they know that. So I don't know. I don't know. Do you know about the blue zones?
Yeah, I mean, some area in Italy, I know, it would
Yeah.
they have subsistent garlic and stuff, and yeah, I know about. There's one in Indonesia somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you, let me just talk a little bit about that because the blue zones, that whole study of the blue zones by Dan Buettner wrote the blue zones, I think it was around 2010, 2009. He worked for National Geographic. I don't know if he still does. And they sent him for 2 years to find out where the healthiest and longest living people on the planet live. That was his job. So he did that. And the whole idea was to find out if when he finds these places, what are their similarities? Because if there are similarities, then it's something to go with, that, well, maybe we could do the same thing. So he found the 5 places. One is Okinawa in Japan, another one, Sardinia in Italy, Icaria in Greece, Loma Linda in California. That's where the Seventh-day Adventists live, and Nicoya in Costa Rica. So he did, and he found out what are the similarities? So one of the to me, the main similarities is that they were all mostly plant-based. And when I say that, 90% plant-based, in different places like in Okinawa, they would eat some fish. In other places, they eat some meat, but it wasn't big portions and it wasn't often. So they had small portions, but basically what they ate was plant-based. And for example, in Okinawa, sweet potatoes was the main food that they ate there
Wow.
because they're so healthy. So that was one of the things, that was, the plant-based. So for me, it's like, well, I'm going with that.